Hello everyone, my name is Siam and I'm one of the GCU online student. But for this topic video, I'll be your instructor. Let's begin with our topic. Today, we'll be talking about one of the most significant data breaches in the United States history, the Equifax breach of 2017. So this incident exposed the sensitive personal data of nearly 147 million people, which is almost half of the US populations. We'll look at what caused the breach, the risks it created, the damage it caused, and what lesson we can learn to prevent something like this to happen again in the future. Number one, we'll look at the root cause. The root cause of this Equifax breach was a failure to a patchnode vulnerability in a software program called Apache Stroke, which is commonly used for web applications. Security update was available months before attacks, but Equifax failed to apply it. So the hacker took advantage of it and used that weakness to gain access to Equifax system and then stealing massive of personal data. For number two, preventive measures. So this breach could have been prevented with a stronger patch management, regular update and security scan would have caught the unpatched vulnerability. Encrypting sensitive data would have made it harder for attacker to use the stolen information. A stronger monitoring system could have detected unusual activity sooner, and more proactive security culture within the company would have reduced the risk. Also, number three now, risk exposure. So the stolen data includes social security number, birth dates, addresses, and driver license number. So with this type of information, online criminal or criminal can commit identity theft, open fraudulent account, and cause a long-term harm for individuals, right? So for many people, this wasn't just a one-time incident. It exposed them to years of possible fraud and financial headaches. Um, Number four, look at monetary damage. So Equifax faced nearly 425 million settlement with the Federal Trade Commissions to help victims, along with the hundreds of millions for fine and then legal fee and system upgrades. So overall, estimate was about 1.4 billion for this bridge. And number five, we'll look at the other damage to the organizations, right? So beyond money, the breach caused a serious reputation damage. So public trust in Equifax was plummeted. Executive resigned, and then the company's stock value dropped rapidly. And even today, the Equifax breach was remembered as one of the most poor or one of the worst example of a cybersecurity practice. And so for number six, we'll look at a recommendation, right? To prevent something like this, company must have a strict patch management system to ensure update are happening or apply immediately. Sensitive data should be encrypted so that even if attacker gets in, the information is harder to use, right? And then the company need to invest a stronger monitoring system, conducting regular penetration testing, and then improving their incident response so breaches are detected and reported sooner or faster. And with number seven, we'll look at cost of damage and remediations. So Equifax spent over 1.4 billion in the settlements, remediations, and a security update. Since then, they have invested heavily in cybersecurity, bringing in new leaderships, hiring more security staff, and building stronger monitoring system. But the damage to their reputation remain a long-lasting consequences. So for closing, this Equifax breach show us that how dangerous it can be to ignore a even a single vulnerability, right? So it reminds us that cybersecurity is not just a something about technology. It's a responsibility, it's a trust, and protecting people most sensitive information. So by learning this Equifax misstate, we can prevent future breach and keep data safer. Thank you very much for watching. Have a good one.